want to know about it.
But rather than sit around wallowing in misery, she decided for the family's sake to pull herself together. And now Nancy is a great inspiration to others coping with widowhood. Kelly Pomeroy investigates the secret to her success.
I never consider myself old. I can just consider myself one of the girls.
Nancy Smallman is nudging 66 and about to be a grandmother, but she's found the elixir of youth in exercise. It all started 18 years ago. Left a widow and with 2 young girls to bring up, Nancy decided the way to cope was to get down to the gym and get physical.
It got me over my husband's death because I was so busy with this and the housework and running the girls here and there that it was sort of, I got over it very well, and that they didn't have to come home to a crying mother.
Nancy and her pals were exercising to music long before aerobics became the trendy way to keep fit. 4 years ago, she qualified as an instructor. Mary Paget, now a friend, remembers being sceptical.
In walked Nancy and I thought, oh no, I wanted a good workout and here's this old lady, I hate to say that name. 1 hour later I staggered out of the gym. It was a very, very good class and I was just amazed that she took such a hard class.
It was a typical reaction, and one Nancy also encountered when she took part in aerobics displays at Melbourne shopping centres.
This real old lady came up afterwards. She must have been in her 80s. Gee, I can say that. When you're 60, you can say old. And, you know, she came up to me and she said, I want to shake your hand. She said, I said to my friend, that one on the end's going to die. And you didn't. And I've come 2 nights and you still haven't died. And so she shook my hand. 3, 2, 1, step back.
An hour and a quarter of aerobics would be more than enough for most people, let alone someone who's nearly 66. But Nancy still had energy to burn, so she took up jogging, and now she runs about 5 kilometres a day. What motivated you to start jogging?
Oh, well, I turned 60. And I said, right, I've turned 60. I've got to do something else now. And I'm not one for I do play golf, but I couldn't be bothered going back to it because 5 hours at a time is just, to me, it's not worth it. So I just, sorry about that, golfers. So I said I'm going to start running. That's a good boy.
Yes, Nancy Smallman does slow down occasionally. Well, long enough to prepare Roy for a walk. 1 of 3 she takes him on every day.
So I'm just this happy little lady pottering in the garden and walking the dog where I live, and then I have my other life at the gym.
How does exercise make you feel?
Well, it just makes you feel happy and relieved. You just come home on a high. You can just do anything.
How long do you think you can keep this up?
Well, I'll just keep going as long as I can.
You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams.
Unlike George, 60-year-old Nancy Smallman says she will quit being active when it's no longer fun. Yet according to the super gran who teaches 14 classes of aerobics a week, there are still a number of years left in the old girl yet.
It keeps me healthy and happy and alert.
Does it keep you young?
Oh, yes.
And here is the best part. You have a head start if you are among the very young at heart.
Beryl, George and Nancy, a trilogy of inspiration to those who are over 60, extending that old adage that life does not necessarily begin at 40. Joe.